Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. Sixers fan for life. We got 215 the sports guy in the building. We got BG in the building.
You.
Listen, man. What do you think was gonna happen? You know, and B, I feel like truthfully, if we're gonna lose this bad, I feel like he just could have sat out. Like there was no point bring him in. You know what I'm saying? Um, you knew this team was gonna come out swinging haymakers. All right, let's not act like this is a bad team.
Right.
This team was above us in the standings, and according to a lot of people, they got the most balanced team in the NBA. So it looked horrible,
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, don't we still got home court advantage?
absolutely.
Right.
We
So
do.
what? So 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 what's there to cry about? I mean, mission accomplished. Thank you, James Harden.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just
We
posted
won
that.
one in Boston, man. Y'all gotta understand that. Y'all know what a gentleman's sweep is?
Right.
Y'all know what a gentleman's sweep is? On to the next one.
Right.
Point blank, Blake Lee. Shout out to Blake Lee. Listen, we lost one game.
Right.
We won the first one in their house. There's no need to be crying over this. For
Mission
real, for
accomplished,
real.
bro.
We the away team. And we won one in their stadium. What's there to cry about? You understand what I'm saying? We
Yep.
just gotta listen. We gotta tighten up. We gotta take something from this. We gotta tighten up, and we got to come and play next game. That's it. Simple.
You know, our sister Jim brought something up in the chat. This is the first time that this group, our starters, have played together in days. Talking about Joel Embiid and the rest of the gang. Days. And it looked like that. You know, chemistry wise on offense. It was a lot of stagnant movement going on out there. It was just not a lot of non-ball movement going on out there. Doc touched on it quite a few times in the huddle. Guys not passing the ball, you know, guys standing around playing hot potato back and forth, indecisive. It just was not what we saw from game one from a confidence standpoint. And we understand why. We understand why. It's at the end of the day, like Jose said, we came to Boston, we took one. We took one from them. You know what I mean? Now we coming to Philly. We got a day to look at this ugly tape, get our stuff together, and play ball. BG, how you feeling? What's
Yo,
going
we
on?
got fucking smacked,
We got
dog. What
smacked.
is y'all talking about?
We
Y'all,
got smacked by the
I
3 point shot. We
I
got smacked
agree.
by the
Look,
three
look,
point
look, look,
shot.
look, 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 look. I agree. Look, mission accomplished. Your goal when your goal in this situation is to get a split, but you want the split to be a win and a close loss. They beat
Right.
the dog shit out of us.
They
that
did.
that
They
shit was
did.
embarrassing, dog. They couldn't miss.
Nah, they
That what
couldn't
they had
miss,
19 23s or some shit like that. Like that.
bro.
Oh,
And, and
we gotta figure out a way to. We have to figure. Listen, first of all, we're not a better team without Embiid. If anybody come on here and say we better without Embiid,
you're
you might as
stupid.
well go somewhere else. We're a
Right.
better team with Embiid, but we have to figure out how to guard the 3 point line when Embiid's in the game. We
Yeah.
don't guard the 3 point line when Embiid's there. The rim is protected. He was.
Yeah.
It showed in the first half that all right, we got a big out there now. The rim was protected, but Jesus, they went bananas on us from three. But again,
And
I agree with y'all partially. Mission accomplished. You always want to get this when you're the lower seed, you always want to get the split. That's the best you can ask for is saying, give me the split. If you get a split, you happy because we have home court advantage. But who do you feel has the momentum in the series right now? Losing by 40, Boston has the momentum, y'all. We
yeah.
got to take it back. We got to take
Yeah.
it back. Yes, we have home court advantage, but we just lost by 40, and their best player only had one made field goal.
Right.
That's scary.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't like
I
that at all.
mean, it is scary, but if you break down on where they went right offensively, 3-point shots, man. They could not miss from 3-point land. A credit to them and their game planning. They went polar opposite from game one. Game one, they were attacking the paint. Why? Because Embiid wasn't there. One of the best shot blockers in the league. Embiid comes back. They penetrate, kick out. And like so many games before against the Celtics this year, we didn't run out well. We didn't run them off the 3-point line. We helped too much inside. We didn't stay disciplined to our man. So this is great game tape to look at to go into game three. Hey, it's the playoffs, baby. We in a war.
It's
We
not
in a
gonna be
war.
easy. It's not gonna be easy.
Nah,
I don't
nah,
expect it to be easy. This is
nah.
this team is a formidable opponent. So I didn't expect it to be easy, but I damn sure ain't expect us to get smacked by 40. That shit was
Let,
nasty.
let me speak up to my brother in the chat. What up, Keith? He's saying that the threes went off more because Doc went to that zone. Well, Doc went to that zone because you have a big man out there in Joel Embiid that you didn't want them running him all over the place defensively on that knee. So the best place would be to put them in a zone. The best way to attack a zone, one of the best ways, if you're hitting 3-point shots, and they
I
did that.
would I will accept the blame for this because I was one of the guys that said I don't care if they cleared them, let them play. But if that was the case, then don't play them. If you feel like you can't be the Sixers because of a individual player that plays a lot of minutes, then don't play him. Am I one of the guys that said play him no matter what? I did. I said if
You
he's
did.
healthy enough to play,
You
I'm
did.
not. I'm not saying that I wasn't one of those guys. The majority of the people wanted him. Like if you 85%, if you just did a full workout and you're not in pain, then yes, go out there. But if you feel like you can't be yourself or we can't be ourselves, then just sit. Think
You know
about
what?
think about this. Think about this real quick. Real quick. I'm sorry, Carl. Real quick.
Go
Real
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead. Go
This is
ahead.
gonna be
Go
a
ahead.
fast one. Think about if we lost this game without Embiid. It would have been a lot better look for him to come back game three, knowing all right, Embiid wasn't there. We stole
A
one.
few more days rest too.
We stole one on the road. Cool is 1-1. We got home court. I would say the whole we got home court mission accomplished more if Embiid wasn't here tonight.
Yeah.
But the fact that they played him is like, oh, was he supposed to be out there? Yeah.
And
But he did
also
protect the rim. He protected the rim.
he protected the hell out of the run, which I wanted him to do, and also I wanted him to rebound the ball well, but that didn't really happen. He had 3 rebounds. Um, you know, James Harden, not you just came off a game changing performance. So I'm not going to toss you all up under the bus,
Why?
but uh, you
Why?
know, like
Why?
I'm
Why?
listen. I
Why?
was
Whoa,
just
whoa, whoa, whoa! No, I'm not. You're
I
not
was
giving him
just
a pass
BG. I
because
was
he had a good game.
BG
It
BG.
gives him a
Let me
chance.
let me
Who was
finish.
his shooting? Go ahead. I'm
Let
gonna
me
talk. Go
finish.
ahead and talk while I pull up his stat
I
line.
said I'm not going to throw him all up under the bus, but he getting the little front wheels of the bus. He was not aggressive tonight. Not only was he not aggressive, uh, he wasn't he wasn't the point guard that we've gotten used to all year, setting this team up, creating the rhythm, creating the pace. Seemed like every man was for themselves out there. And when it's like that on offense, the first person you got to look at is the point guard. What tone
Two,
are you setting?
2 for 14, only 4 assists.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care. I take that back. I do care. I care that you have 45, but we can't. Again, what's the goal, Carl? Go 1-0 every day. The
yep.
1-0 that we did 2 days ago is over.
It don't matter no more.
We had to come here and he had to just be better than what he was tonight. He was terrible tonight. He was terrible tonight.
Yeah,
Point blank period. Like I get it. You don't want to throw him all the way under the bus because like without you, we'd probably be down 0-2. Yes,
right,
I agree with that. Without him,
right,
we'd probably be down 0-2. But
right.
I
Not
can't
probably. We would.
I can't live in the past because that game's over. I forgot about that 45 already because I have to think about what's in front of us right now. And right now, you shot 2 for 14. horrible.
Get my laptop
You
charger.
got to be
Carry on.
better than that. You got to be better than that. And so I'm not going to give. I'm not going to. I don't think you give somebody a pass because they gave you a good game. No, I want you to have a good series. I want you to have a good playoffs overall. So no pass for James Harden. Congratulations on your 45. Thank you for putting us up 1-0. But you definitely was a shell of yourself tonight. Point blank. He was a shell of himself tonight. This was bad. This was a bad game
Man, we knew
overall.
it was gonna happen, bro. That shit not rocket science, man. Listen, I don't care what anybody tell me. I don't feel like the man should have played. Just because he won the MVP trophy, he shouldn't have went out there. Point blank, period. It should have took this as an opportunity to rest. The team didn't play bad last game. And that team should have came back out here, allowed the MVP to get some more rest, and they should have played. The game probably would have been a little bit different. I'm not saying we would have won, but it probably wouldn't have been a fucking blowout.
Yeah. You know, I said it. And I'm not one of them. I was right, you was wrong type of people at all. And this is a horrible time to even say that. But I was one of the people that felt like,
Game
is he?
three, wait, Carl. Game three would have been the best game for Embiid to come back.
Yeah.
Like
Bottom
BG
line.
said,
The day he
pregame,
get his trophy. Yep.
Bottom line. Gotta agree
get
with
your
Jose.
trophy,
Hmm.
hoist it in front of all the hometown fans. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, that would have been the best game for him to come back.
It just
Honestly.
it
Like
just
you brought him on here to get what, 5 blocks in the first half? Other than that, you didn't really make an impact.
Not really at all, man.
So
Other
you
than
know
his
what I'm saying?
defense in the
So
first half.
like, come on, man. Like the man ain't 100%. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to let him get some more rest. They
And
played without him, and they made it a competition in game one away, not even at home.
yo,
Away.
I've been saying this all season. At some point, Harden, Maxey, and MB got to get in the room by themselves and have a come to Jesus moment. It was a play later in the game where Maxey had the ball on the top of the key. He passed it. They passed it back. He passed it. They passed it back. And it's just like, yo, bro, 10 seconds went off the shot clock already. Bust a move. Be yourself. I don't like the young boy mentality he has when Harden and Embiid is on the court with him. They've implored him to be aggressive. You saw passive Maxi tonight, and I think that hurt us. On a night when you see doesn't have it and Harden doesn't have it, Maxi should have had 25 shot attempts tonight.
but
Easy.
at the end of the day, he had more shots than everybody on the team. It's just we turned the fucking ball over every
We
5
turned the
seconds.
ball over.
We
We
turned
turned
the
the ball
fucking
over.
ball over. Like he had the most shots on the team. Him and Harden both had 14 shots. So yes, he wasn't 25 shots
14 shots
max.
compared to 30 shots last game.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I want him to be more aggressive, but I mean, he shot the ball more than everybody in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform. We just was trashing it. We couldn't defend shit.
We couldn't
Like let's just
defend nothing.
let's not like yes, we couldn't score. We scored 87 points. That's disgusting. What is this, the
Yo, real
90s?
quick, knock on
But
wood.
we gave up 121.
Real quick,
And
knock
yes,
on wood.
S. Dot Niang makes my stomach hurt. Niang shouldn't
he
play no
does.
more. Remember when
I
I said
told y'all
nigger?
this, man.
I said
told
let's
you
see it
this,
first.
bro.
I said let's see it first. I seen it. Niang shouldn't play in the series. Niang
James
shouldn't play in this
Daniels,
series.
Listen,
bro.
real
He
quick.
shouldn't play in the series.
Listen, real quick. Suppose Embiid got hurt tonight. Badly. We don't see him no more in the playoffs tonight. The fucking city would have went crazy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't care what you say. There's nothing that nobody here can tell me to convince me that he had to go out there and get any minutes tonight.
Yeah. I definitely think that was a Joel Embiid decision. Yeah, the doctors so-called clear him, but this type of injury is more of a how do you feel today? Do you feel like how do you feel after running like you did? And I think after getting the MVP, feeling good about that, his confidence was up. I'm good to go. No, no, you're not good to go. I think he wasn't used to the brace. I think the brace, if you played ball before and you got some type of brace, even back brace on you or something like that, have to learn how to move with that brace on, how to play with that brace on. He was not comfortable with that brace on. He fell like 7 times just because the tightness and the bulkiness of the brace. Just falling, just standing
Patrick,
still. Somebody,
Patrick, Patrick. He doesn't have to look hurt. Okay, everybody that know was already saying out there it's too early for him to come back. This injury requires a little bit more time to be 100%. Let's keep it 100.
they said 4 to 6 weeks originally, for that type of
This
injury.
man came back on an ego trip. Come on, don't be so goddamn naive. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it is what it is, though. We're not the GMs, we're not the coaches. We can't decide who plays, who doesn't play. It's just the product that was out there tonight was piss poor, and they got to do better. However, they got to do that is up for the
Everybody,
coach and
not Joel
everybody,
Embiid.
bro.
We
Everybody, bro.
we got smacked in the
Everybody, bro.
playoffs, dog. We got smacked. I don't think anybody lost by this much this year in the playoffs yet. We got
No, man.
smacked. And you know what make it worse? We was the
What?
only game tonight. Everybody in the
Everybody
world
saw
just
that.
watched us get smacked.
Yeah.
I don't
Everybody
like that
saw
shit.
that.
I don't like that
Yeah.
shit. No, I don't like
Yeah.
that shit.
No, I don't like it at all. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that we can't get back up
Hey,
tomorrow
hey,
and
hey,
play them
hey,
again.
hey. Hold up, BG. I mean, Berg. I do got something that gives me confidence going into the next game. The
In Philly?
goddamn crowd.
It's in Philly.
Hell yeah. I
Six
got
man, baby.
confidence in the fans here.
Right.
That stadium finna be loud.
Right. Right. Another thing I got confidence in, and I was encouraged by the interior defense of Joel Embiid was exceptional tonight. It was exceptional, but we got to cover the perimeter. If we got downstairs on Smush, we got to cover the perimeter. So that's up to the other guys, the others. I felt like people was helping a little bit too much tonight. And how many times we said that this season on losses, where we felt like our defenders was helping a little bit too much, where you're leaving your man out there. You're leaving your man out there. You can't do that. It wasn't
Bro,
Horford tonight. It was the other guys that was killing us from
and
three
I
point.
can't. At the end of the day, we was playing with house money. I can't not, bro. I
Right,
can't think about nothing else. We was playing with
right,
house money.
right.
We was playing with house money. We was playing with house money.
Yeah,
And Embiid is the most valuable player. Give him some freaking rest. This
yeah,
was the time for him to just sit back and be a fan again. He
yeah.
did a good job game one being a fan. Come on, man.
Who looking through rose colored glasses, Ant? I told you, I'm sick to my stomach. We just got smacked as the only basketball game of the night. Like everybody that was as a basketball fan was just watched us get smacked. Every single person.
But you know the beauty about it, BJ? It's not the regular season. We ain't gotta wait a month to see this team. We ain't gotta wait a couple months to see this team. We get to sleep on it for a day,
What's the
practice,
sound? Yo?
and get right back at it.
What's that sound? I'm going crazy. Um, I agree with Bird a little bit. Remember how we said, yeah, I see the things that PJ Tucker does. Well, today I saw the things that he didn't do. Bro, at some point you gotta at least look at the rim, dog. like at some point, like you gotta look at the rim. Like I can't count how many times he was open in the corner and instantly went to go throw a handoff. Like it was like the only like he.
Instantly, man.
I felt like he was Jalen Hurts tonight. Like everything is like I want to hand the ball off, run the ball, run the ball. Here, I'm gonna hand it off to you. I'm gonna hand it up. Like bro, at some point you gotta look at the rim, make yourself available, make yourself an option. Like that shit was the like I'm looking like bro, I get it. I get the whole you do the dirty things, you do all the extra stuff. But bro, this shit is getting annoying at time. Tonight it was annoying. Like I'm watching, like, bro, you open. I'd rather PJ Tucker miss 6 corner threes than not take them.
Right.
You miss every shot. Every shot you don't take is a miss.
It's
Because
like
most
it's
of them
like
turned out being turnovers. Dumbass. Like I don't know. Like some of that stuff was getting annoying, yo.
it's like somebody else that used to play here. You know, after a while, you're just, you're playing, 4-on-5. And the other team has an extra defender they could sag off of him and double up, or you'll run and help, and you know, got to find a way to make him. But I don't want to put any of these issues tonight on one person. The whole
No,
team looked
everybody was.
awful
Yeah,
tonight.
we was trash.
Not
We
one
was trash.
person was a bright light in this game. Everybody looked awful. So even coaching wise, everybody looked awful. This was an organizational loss. So, you know, we gotta get back in that bag. We gotta get back in that bag.
We definitely gotta go back to the drawing board and figure out. All right, so how do we beat Boston with Embiid?
Right.
That's how we got to think about this. What do we exploit in Boston with Embiid? We
I'll tell
shown
you
that
one
we can
thing.
beat him. We showed that we could beat him without Embiid. We showed that we've showed all season that he could have good games against Boston and then still lose. What can we do with him there to win? And that's when it comes down to the coaching staff, man.
Yep.
The players got to play. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking none of the onus off the players. F that. I refuse to. They on the court. Doc Rivers ain't took a shot this year. Doc Rivers hasn't took a shot this year. However, the coaches has to come up with a game plan of how do we exploit Boston's weaknesses while Embiid is on the court, because or the whole season we haven't been able to show that. We've been able to show that Embiid can get off against Boston. He's done it. He averages 30. Well, before this game, he averaged 37 against them this year. He's shown that he can get off, and we lose. We need to figure out how we win games against Boston with the MVP on the floor. We have to. We
Listen,
have to.
listen. We beat them last game. Their coach adjusted this game. They beat the shit out of us this game. Dot is your move, baby. It's chess. It's not checkers. It's the playoffs. It's chess, bro. So, game 3 is a big game for him and for the rest of the team. How are we going to respond? What is the response to this? A 40-point loss in the playoffs on national TV.
A lot of people in the chat is saying this. I feel like I'm not ignoring y'all, so I'm gonna just bring it up now. Maybe what six post ups tonight.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, like they don't double you. I get why you play the free throw line against Miami. They playing zone. I get why you do it against the Knicks. I get why you do it against certain teams. Boston is one of the few teams that plays you straight up because they really believe in Williams and Horford for some reason against you. And you've proven them wrong every time. You cook both of them every time. Well, recently. Before Horford came to Philly, Horford was Embiid's kryptonite. But since he came to Philly and then left, he cooks Horford. At what point are you going to say, I got to stop catching the ball at the free throw line? I got to stop catching the ball at the top of the key.
Yeah.
Like you 7. Oh, come on, man. Dog, punish these dudes, man. Punish these dudes. It takes it puts a lot more on that knee, that so-called bum, that bum knee he got right now. It takes a lot more to break a dude down from the free throw line than it does the post up. It does.
Most definitely.
The moves that he does at the top of the key is more herky jerky than the moves he does in the post. Because he can use straight power in the post.
Yeah.
At the top of the key, he got a shimmy, he got a shake, he got a fake, he got a cross, he got to do all. So he's doing a lot to his knee there. So we was worried about that. Put him on the block. Why are you not on the block more often? I'm not saying all game, because Embiid's mid range is crazy. Like that free throw line extended is kind of unguardable. But at some point, you gotta say, "Yo, I gotta punish these dudes." At some point, I have to be that dominant. You look Shaq in the face. You look Shaq in the face yesterday, Embiid, and said, "Yeah, when y'all was calling me out about being dominant, man, I really took it to heart, and I decided to add that to my game and start being more dominant." You forgot in 24 hours. In 24 hours, you changed your mind about that. I don't care what Doc is calling. I don't care what the team is calling. Get your ass on the block sometimes and punish them.
Yeah.
Guess what Horford and Williams can't do if you get them in foul trouble? Play.
Right.
Think about that, man. Seriously.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm excited for game 3. I'm excited for a lot of different reasons. Number one, we coming home. Number two, it's a big game. I feel like it's almost a deciding game in this series. Whoever wins this game, the pendulum is going to swing that way, heavy, because they got to see us again in Philly right after that. So, it's a big game. It's a big practice tomorrow, So I honestly think maybe we needed to be punched in the mouth tonight to do what we got to do the rest of this series. You know, in some ways, in my heart, I felt like the performance tonight was like, all right, we got these balls. After that game 1, we got them. No, y'all don't. It's the playoffs. You got to bring it every night. You got to bring it every night. We didn't bring it tonight. We just showed up at the arena and expected magic dust to get sprinkled on our team. You got to work, baby. You got to work.
Yeah, I really do think that they went in there off the high of Embiid's MVP and off the high of winning game 1. And that's it. They just didn't show up tonight, man. This was a bad dog. We got smacked.
Just say that one more time.
Dog, we got smacked. Dog, I'm sitting. I was watching the game with I was watching the game with a Boston fan. I couldn't like he in my crib talking crazy to me.
Jamar jinxed us.
Oh, it was Jamar fault.
Yeah, it's Jamar's fault.
Everybody, if y'all listening, Jamar Burgess, if y'all feel some type of way, slide in his inbox. You know what I mean? He jinxed us before the game.
He jinxed us. He said we was on a high and it didn't look good for us. He jinxed us. It's his fault. I got the receipts.
Well, he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. They smacked us
I ain't
right
trying to
off
hit
that.
that. He jinxed us. You don't bring that energy in here. The hell? How you co-signing that shit? Who told you?
He smacked us. They smacked us right off this high horse we was on. Forget the MVP. Forget game 1. It's go time. And we got a bigger goals ahead, like Joel and B said. Now it's time to put up a shut up. Now it's time to get past the second round.
Too. It's Mill's fault.
Here you go.
Mill didn't do it. No, right here. Motherfuck that. I love Mill, but he didn't
Damn,
do
Mill.
psychology.
You
It's
didn't
his
do
fucking
it.
fault.
He didn't do it.
Him and Jamar, y'all my
Damn it,
shit
Mill.
list. Straight up. Fuck both of y'all.
Mill, I'm gonna need a reverse psychology post. Right
I'm
after
messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all, man. I
Hey,
just
hey,
gotta
hey,
laugh a
hey.
little bit because I'm
Can I
really pissed off, but I really want to laugh.
can I
And you
address?
guys making my day.
Let me address my OG right quick. Let me address the OG right quick. Bird, I get what you're saying. You're saying you're gonna be brutally honest in your posts for the next 2 days. The brutal honesty right now is we stunk tonight,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still the first to 4 games in this. So I don't want. Can you just do it today, not for 2 days? We can be mad about it today, but we can't take that negativity into game 3.
Right.
I mean, granted, we just fans. 9 times out of 10, none of these Sixers is watching this. None of them is listening to us, except for Tobias because he stole my boy tagline. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Definitely listens every show.
Yeah,
but let's just at the end of the day,
Jack.
again, we got smacked tonight. Be mad tonight, but let's just, please, let's go into game 3 with the energy we had after game 1. We can beat this team, y'all. Yep. We really can beat this team, and we need all hands on deck, including the fans, not just the players. The on game. If you in this chat right now, you going to game 3, man. Be as loud as you can. Be behind the team. Don't go in there thinking we gonna lose. We going to beat this team in this series. We're going to win. but we got our ass kicked tonight.
I tell you, they got smacked. With that being said, Jose, do what you do best, man.
I'm never this positive. Like I'm. Come on, y'all. Please,
Listen,
please back
look
this
up
team.
top. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Radio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that we got smacked.
Smack the
You ain't
shit out of
understand what I said in English. I'm finna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a una amiga.
Hold on, let me take Berg number down.
That is Milt and Jamar's fault. We lost today.
And Bird.
Please don't forget, everybody. Yeah, Jamar and Milt. It's y'all fault. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers, man. We'll see y'all Friday. Let's
See y'all
go.
Friday.